In this lesson, we'll be considering protecting sheets. One of the good benefits of Excel is that as a user or a data analyst, is give you the privilege to protect your sheet, such that unauthorized user cannot have access to adjust the content of your sheet. That is the concept of sheet protection. So now, before we go into details, let me just mention one thing, which is just to hide and unhide. Now, if you want to hide sheets, how do we do that in Excel? Now, first thing, let me rename this sheet we are working on now as protecting sheet. Just come here, right click. Now, click on rename. If you click on rename now, let's put protecting sheet there. Click on enter. Now, we've renamed this sheet to what? Protecting sheet now. Now, if you want to hide this sheet we are working on now, which is protecting sheet now, you come here, right click. Now, you will see hide. Click on this hide now. We've hide the what? The sheet we are working on now. Now, how do we unhide this sheet now? Now, the sheet has been hidden. Now, a novice in Excel will not know that a sheet has been hidden from him or her. The best thing to do is that you as a professional, now, how do you know that someone has actually hidden a sheet in Excel? Just go to the last sheet now, which is this is the last sheet, that's the VLOOKUP. Now, right click on it. Now, if you right click now, you will see on hide. If you click on this on hide now, it will bring out the what? The list of sheets. Now, if it is more than one now, for instance, that we have more than one sheet that is being hidden now, you will see it here. But it's only one sheet that is being hidden. That's the protecting sheet. If you click on OK now, it will bring out the what? The last sheet that was being hidden now. That is how to hide and unhide a sheet in Excel. Now, let's go back to our business. How do we protect a sheet now? The first thing to note in Excel is that every cell in Excel is being locked. What do I mean by that? What do I mean that every cell in Excel is being locked? Now, to know that every cell in Excel is being locked now, just click on any cell now. For instance, now I click on this cell now. You right click on it. You right click on it, come to format cell. This is one of the ways to know that every cell in Excel is being locked. You right click on it now. Now you will see number, alignment, font, border, fill, and protection. Now you click on this protection now. If you click on this protection, you will see it here that is what? Being locked. Now that's one of the ways to what? To determine and to know if and that no, that's one of the ways to know that every cell in Excel is being. Now one of the other short way now to determine how to what? To determine a cell is being locked is what? Is by clicking on control 1. If you click on control 1 now, now click on any cell now. If I click on any cell now, click on control 1. You click on control 1, you will see it again now. Number and alignment, font, border, fill, and protection. Now you make sure you are under protection. If you are under protection now, you see locked, hidden. Now you can see that this cell is actually being locked. That's how to what? To lock a cell, or to know that every cell in Excel is being locked. So by default, every cell is locked. Ensure you click. That's how to determine that. Make sure you what? You click on protection. That's how to do what? To know that every cell is being locked. Now, so this fixture will help us to protect our sheet. So to protect this sheet now, so that nobody can type in it. For instance, now I typed in this cell now, CHEDEF and DEFE. Now I've typed in this cell now. Now how do we protect our sheet now? You come down here again, you right click, you will see protect sheet. If you click on this protect sheet now, make sure you use a password that you remember. Now let me use 12345 6. Now click on OK. It will bring confirmation of it again. 12345 6. Now click on OK or enter. Now we've protected this sheet now. With this now, supposing an unauthorized user is trying to type in any of this, it tells the person. Now now let me type in any of this cell now. Let's see whether what we just did is correct. Now let me type 123. Now this is what and any of the unauthorized user would it will tell them now that means that the cell or chart you are trying to what to change is on protected sheet, sorry. To make changes unprotect the sheet, you might be requested to enter a what a password. That means we inserted a password now, so until we insert the password back, that's when you can what unprotect this sheet. Now how do we unprotect sheet now? The same thing we did now, just right click here, right click, click on unprotect the sheet now. What's the password we use? 123456. Okay. Now if I want to type anything now, let me see. 1234. Can you see? It's the cell is back to normal now. That means the sheet is now unprotected. Now what we just did now was to protect and unprotect a sheet. Now there are times that you want to protect a certain cells such that no one can just work on these cells. And on other cells, I don't want them to work on it. How do I do that? Now, if you look at what is on my screen now, unlock 20 cells and lock the entire sheet. Take note, every cell is actually locked. Just click on any cell. Just click on any cell. Control 1 is locked. Now, let's click on Control 1 now. Now, you can see that every cell is being what? Is being locked now. Under protection, you can see locked now. Now, let's come back to what we are doing. Now, the first thing to do is to select the 20 cells now. Now, it could be one or entire column. The selected ones are editable, while others are locked. Trust you understand now. How do we do that now? Now, first thing now, we'll bring back the entire sheet to what? The original state now by unlocking the what? Protect and the sheet. Now, take note, all cells are locked. Now, to be sure that all cells are locked now, you come to this triangle here, click on it now. You've highlighted the whole entire sheet now. Now, if you click on this triangle now, you will see that if you click on any cell now, Control 1 now, you will see that and all cells are being locked. Now, we are done with that. Let's move on. Now, let's continue now. Let's start with lock 20 cells and unlock the entire sheet now. The first thing we have to do is to what? To select the entire sheet now. How do we do that now? You come to this triangle here, you click on it. That means I've highlighted the whole entire sheet. Now the next thing is what? Unlock the entire sheet. How do I unlock the entire sheet now? Right click, click on what? Format. If you click on format now, you will see number, alignment, font, border, fill and protection. Now let's first of all lock it now. It's been locked. Now let's unlock it. The next thing to do is now I've unlocked the entire sheet now. Just click on OK. Just what are the 20 sheets and 20 cells I want to lock now? These are the 20 cells. Let me highlight this one. Now this is the what? 20 entire sheet I want to lock now. You right click, come to format cell, click on protection. If you click on protection now, you will see locked. I've locked the what? The 20 cells now. Now the next thing is what? Protect the sheet now. How do we protect it? You come down here, right click, click on protect sheet now. If you click on protect sheet, it will request for a what? A password. Now kindly use the password you quickly remember. Let me use 123456. 123 12345 6. Now okay. Now if you look at this entire sheet now, apart from the 20 cells I locked now, if I want to type in it now, let me type okay radius. Can you see that the entire sheet is what? In the rest of the sheet is not being locked. Now let me type in this 20 sheet I selected now. Can you see the cell or chart you are trying to change is on a what? Protected sheet. To make a change, unlock the what? The sheet. You might be requested to enter a password. That means this 20 is what? This from this 1 to 20 is being locked. Now the rest of the sheet is being what? Unlocked. How do I unlock it now? You come back here, click on right click on unprotect sheet now. If you click on unprotect it, the password we used the other time, that's 12345 6. Now click on enter now. Let me check whether what we did is correct. Let me type radius here. Can you see now? I was able to type in this sheet now, in these cells now. That means this cell has been what? Unlocked. Now let's try the second one now. Unlock 20 cells and lock the entire sheet. How do we do that now? Now let's look at this second example. Unlock 20 cells and lock entire sheet. Now before we continue, let me just put a background color just to differentiate both of them. Now let me use navy blue for this. Okay. And for this, let me use another color for this. White. Now this is one we are talking about now. Unlock 20 cells and lock entire sheet now. Now these are the steps we have to follow. Select 20 cells, unlock 20 cells and protect sheet now. Now what's the first step? Let's select it word 20 cells now. Now remember, every cell is being locked. Now 20 cells. We've selected the 20 cells now that we want to unlock now. Control 1. Click on protection. Okay, it's unlocked now. Now, they said what? Protect sheet. Protect sheet. Let's come here. Right click. Click on protect sheet. Put your password 12345 6. Make sure you use a password that you won't forget. Let's confirm our password 12345 6. Click on enter. Now let's see whether what we actually did was correct. Now can I type here now? Can you see? It's telling me that what the cell or charge you are trying to change is on a what protected sheet. Now let me see whether what we did was actually correct. Now let the unlock cells. Now let me check whether I'm able to type here. Can you see it's actually correct? Let me see. Can you see? Now that was how to what unlock some cells and lock the entire sheet, or unlock some cells and what unlock the entire sheet. Now before we conclude this class now, or this lesson, now there's something I would like to discuss. For instance, now you may sent a file and the file was being password and you want to work on the file. Now how do you unlock such file? Now let's look at that. Now let me give an instance. Now for instance, now this is a file I want to use, my new workbook. Now if you look at this now, this file at the end it has what XLSX. That means this means what file extension. Now if yours doesn't have this, you can just come here, click on view, check this. If I uncheck it now, you can see now it doesn't have it again. Forget. Now let's confirm our password. Let me check it again. 12345 6. Let me check the box. On enter. Sorry. Now let's see whether what we actually use. Okay, I've checked correct. It now. Can you see now? It indicates here that now XLS. Can you see X? That's what file extension. It's telling me that what the cell or charge you are trying to change is on the what protected sheet. Now let me see whether what we did was actually correct. Now let you click on rename unlock cells. Now let me check whether I'm able to type here. Change it to zip file now. Can you see it's actually correct? Click on enter. It's telling me that are you sure you want to change this file name extension? The file might become unusable. Are you sure you want to change it? That was how to what? Unlock some cells and lock the entire sheet, or unlock some cells and what? Unlock the entire sheet. Now before we now conclude, it has changed to what class is zip file or this lesson. Now for instance, now someone sends this kind of file to I would like to discuss. And you want to work on for instance, now you don't know the password. A file. How do you and the file was being password? How do you unlock this kind of file? That's you want to work on the file now. Now how do you unlock First thing to open this kind of
let's
file,
look at that.
make use of what?
Now,
WinRAR.
Now,
If you don't have a
let me give
WinRAR
an
software,
instance
you
now.
download
For
it.
instance, now,
But I have a WinRAR on
this
my
is a file I
system
want
here.
to use.
Now
My
let me use
new
WinRAR to
workbook.
open with
Now, if you
WinRAR.
look at this now, this
once you
file
open it
at
with
the end, it
WinRAR,
has what? XL.
this is the file now, XL.
SX.
Now
That means
just
this
Control
means
X.
what? File extension. Let me copy
If
and
yours
cut it
doesn't
now.
have this,
Minimize this. Let me
you
paste
can
it
just
somewhere
come here,
here.
click on
Control
View,
V.
check this. If I uncheck it now, you can see now it doesn't have it again. Now let me check
paste
it
it
again.
here now.
Let me
Control
check
V
the box.
paste. Now I've copied
Sorry.
and pasted it now.
Click on View.
Now,
Okay, I've checked it now.
What
Can
we
you see
have
now?
here now?
It indicates it here that
Let me open it again.
XLS.
Okay,
That's what
this
file
copy
extension.
here now. Let's delete
Now,
it.
the first thing you have to do,
Control.
you right
Okay.
click on rename.
Are you sure
You
you
click
want to
on
delete?
rename now.
Yes. Now the file is no longer there. Let's minimize this now.
Change it to zip file now. You come back to this file.
Click
now.
on enter.
We want to
It's telling me that
extracted
are you sure you
from
want
the
to
zip
change this
now.
file
Double
name
click
extension?
it now.
The
You
file
will see
might become
worksheet.
unusable.
That's the actual place
Are you sure you want to
work on.
change it?
You click on
Yes.
this worksheet now. Now there are different sheets here. Now let's open it one after the other. Now you can see now.
Click
It
on
has
Control
changed to
F.
what? A zip file.
You click on Control
Now for
F
instance, now
you search
someone
for
send
what?
this kind of
Protect.
file to you.
That's
And you want to
actual
work
thing
on
you want
it,
to look for.
and you don't know the
Protect.
password. How do you unprotect, or how do you unlock this kind of file? That's what we want to talk
know
about
whether
now.
this file is actually
Now,
being protected or not.
Now
First
click
thing
on
to
what?
open this
Find.
kind of file,
Okay,
make use
this
of
is not what? It's
WinRAR.
not protected.
If you don't have a WinRAR
That's
software,
not
you
where
download it.
Now, but I have a WinRAR
What
on
we are
my
looking for is
system here.
actually in.
Now let me use
Now
WinRAR
close
to
this.
open it. Open
Come
with
back
WinRAR.
here.
Now
Check the
once
second
you
one.
open it
Control
with
F.
WinRAR, this is the file now.
Protect.
XL. Now
Fine.
just Control
not
X.
here.
Now
Let me
close it. Let me copy and cut it
check
now.
the third one.
Minimize
Control
this.
F. Let me paste it
Now
somewhere here.
find next.
Control V.
You can see now this is being protected. Now between now take notes. This
Now
okay.
let me paste it here now.
This top sheet now it has
Control
protection.
V
This is
paste.
actually
Now
where
I've
we are going
copied
to
and
perform the
pasted it now.
magic. Now this bracket now where you see the
what we
less
ask
than
here
sign.
now.
That's where you copy it
Let
from.
me open
That's where
it
the
again.
password is actually
This copy
located.
here now.
Let's
delete
copy it now from here
Control.
now.
Okay. Are you sure you want to do it? Yes.
Copy it.
Now
Just
the file is no
highlight.
longer there. Let's minimize this now.
Now you come back to this file.
Sorry?
Now. The one we extracted from the zip file now. Double click it now. You will see worksheet. That's the actual place we want to work on.
Let me
You click
do
on
it
this
again.
worksheet now. Now there are
Copy.
different sheets here now. Let's open it one after the other. Now click on Control F. You click on Control
Let me
F
just
now.
copy
You search
it
for what?
gradually.
Protect. That's the actual thing we want to look for. Protect.
No.
We want to know whether this file is actually being protected or not. Now click on what? Find. Okay, this is not what? It's not protected. That's not where what we are looking for is actually in. Now close this. Come back here. Check the second one.
Now
Control
I've
F.
highlighted it now. I've copied everything
Protect.
now.
Now
Fine.
from the sheet
not
protection,
here.
you will stop
Now
at
close
where
it.
you have the what? The under bracket.
Check the third
again.
one.
Now
Control
let me
F.
just Control
Now
X now.
find
Let me
next.
just copy and
You
cut.
can see now
This is being protected. Now
Now I've
between
copied and cut this the
now take
highlighted
notes.
password
This
now.
okay.
Now let me
This
click
call
on.
sheet now
Let me
it
close
has
this.
protection. This is
Come
actually
to
where
a
we are
new.
going to perform the magic. Now this bracket now where you see the less than sign. That's where you copy it
Let me
from.
highlight
That's where
this.
the
A new
password is
notepad.
actually located. Now let's copy it
Sorry.
now from here now.
Now let me paste it here.
Copy it. I just highlight.
Control V.
Now
Sorry.
the password now I've copied and cut it now. I've Control S now. Let me just close this now.
Let me do
It
it
will ask
again.
you, do you want to save it? Save.
Copy.
Now let me just copy the password in the new notepad now.
Control V. Let me
Can you
just
see now?
copy it
That's the
gradually.
password now. I copied it from where the sheet was
No.
actually located.
from here, from the first bracket, that's where when I paste and when I look for when I use Control F, that means find protection, and from there I proceed to where we have the words. Now I've highlighted it. Now I've copied everything. Now from the sheet protection, you will stop at where you have the words, the under bracket again, to where we have the next bracket. Now let me just X now. Let me just copy and cut. Now let me go back. Now I've copied and cut the highlighted password now. Now let me open this zip file now. You can see this file now, this Excel, we don't have it here again. Now let's close this. I can just drag this back to this zip file. Let me highlight, click on it, drag it back now. Notepad. Sorry. It's now in the zip file. Let's check. Now can you see it now? Now let me paste it. Close this. Come back here. Right click. Click on rename. Now from this zip now, let me change back to password to the original state now. That's XL and cut it now. Control S now. Click on enter. Let me just close this now. Are you sure you want to change? Are you sure you want to save it? Save. You want to change now, it? Let me just copy the password in the new notepad. Now let's open it. Whether this protection and this password has gone now. Can you see now? That's the password now. We found a problem with some content in this notebook. I copied it from where the sheet was actually located. From here, from the first bracket, that's where when I paste and when I look for when I use Control F, that means find protection. And from there, this is actually what is in the sheet before. To where we have the words. Can you see it now? The next bracket. Can you see it now? That's how to unlock a file where we have the next bracket password. Now let me just put this somewhere now. Let me go back. Can you see it now? That's how to unlock a file with a password. Now thank you very much. If you open this zip file now, you can see one or two things in this file now. This Excel, we don't have it here again. Now let's close this. I can just drag this back. If you're able to learn one or two things in this lesson, on it. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel www.youtube/. It's now in the zip file. Let's check. And also click on the notification button. Once I drop a new video, you come back notified here and make sure you like our videos. Thank you so much. Click on rename. Enjoy the rest of the day. From this zip now, let me change back to sheet to the original state now. That's Thank you so much. Bye. SX. Click on enter. Are you sure you want to change? Are you sure you want to change it? Yes. Now let's open it. Whether this protection and this password has gone now. We found a problem with some content in this notebook. Do you want us to try to recover as much as we can? If you trust this source of this, click yes. Can you see it now? This is actually what is in the sheet before. Can you see it now? Can you see it now? That's how to unlock a file with a what? With a password. Can you see it now? That's how to unlock a file with a password. Thank you very much. Hope you were able to learn one or two things in this lesson. Hope you were able to learn one or two things in this lesson. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel www.youtube/datacraftinglab. And also click on the notification button. Once I drop a new video, you'll get notified, and make sure you like our videos. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Till the next class, I'll be discussing sheet. Thank you so much. Bye.